Welcome back, guys. We so far have 2 people locked in, one on the fence that was smiting, but we're looking for our third official person to move on to the semifinals. Ben, who's next?
Up next, we have Eric Sanders, a.k.a. Mud Dog.
A.k.a. your former roommate.
Yes, I used to live with Mud Dog, actually.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting because on his card, he actually lies, so I'm already not impressed with Mr. Mud Dog.
Why did he lie?
Fun fact, I was the only player in the curse house. Actually, technically, it says player. Actually, yeah, I can't.
Yeah, if it's a player.
To wake up before 8 p.m.
What?
Current profession, baller, shot caller.
Okay.
And
Favorite Call of Duty game.
Halo 2.
What's supposed to be a serious?
Why he should be on the cast-off. I'm the last hope to save mankind. I'm also really tall and can help hang lighting fixtures in your home. All right, so if this was any random, I would find it humorous. I don't think anyone's going to find the Halo 2 joke humorous, especially if it's Activision watching
Activision,
your,
yeah, look at that
your
and be like,
submission.
okay.
But we know Mud Dog, former player. He went to COD Champs last year with Xfinity.
Read that.
And his favorite casters, Puckett, Benson, not Mr. X.
I'm sensing a rivalry
Capital
between
not
the
here.
two.
All right, so this is,
I coached teams to first place, Mud Dog.
yeah.
Let him know.
Yeah, like what? Like 4th or 5th?
Let him know. Don't be taking that. You're our favorite
I was
analyst.
a good coach.
Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's take a look at Mud Dog's intro video.
Should I cast the champs this year? Well, reason number 1, I used to be a pro player, so I have pretty good game knowledge. I also know
He did one like
the
that?
American players and some of the European players pretty well, so I can go into their backstory a little bit. Reason number 2, I mean, look at this face. Like, it's not exactly Channing Tatum, but it's pretty close. Like, I know you ladies see it. So, you know, put this lovely face on screen. I'm sure the views will just, like, basically double. Reason number 3, I should be at Champs casting. Because I was at Champs last year playing, and then played Complexity, and this happened.
Every nook and cranny on the map open, and he can pick one off. Unfortunately, that might let him down here. He's going to get taken down. Someone behind him. Oh, Grimsix!
So 1 on 4?
He's still going now. He's got.
Yeah, I tried to knife Crim. Yeah, I missed. Yeah, I got World Starred. That's why I'm casting now, so pick me.
That was a good
All right, I give him props on the submission.
Yeah,
that
was cool.
So far, I'm just not a fan of favorite COD Halo 2.
All right, but get rid of that one. If
Yeah.
if he takes away his jokes and his submissions, that you have
So,
it circled.
all right.
Ben hates that answer. You guys can't
it's
see it,
just-
but he has it
no,
circled.
because like you have to think, you know, Activision gave us permission to,
Right.
you know, have one of the winners cast at COD Champs. Like, it's a big deal. That's not
all right.
something we should be taking too lightly. Obviously, we know Mud Dog is a bit of an analyst. I'm thinking,
Yeah.
search and destroy, maybe break down some respawn gameplay, but stick to the strengths.
The hardpoint one would have been good for him. I mean, if I had the hardpoint one, I could talk about that mini-map and what happened on
Right.
it for
Days.
5 minutes, 10 minutes.
Okay.
I could just go on and on about it.
What about Uplink here? Knowing it's kind of the exciting play, Nameless hit in the last second.
Uplink, you can talk about, you know, their failed push through school, what went wrong, the team kill. You can talk
Team kill
about
was huge.
the push through back alley where Saints kind of messed up going in first. The drone guy should never be first. Then you can talk about, you know, for the last 15 seconds that they're trying to get control of middle, could never get it, and they just kept playing the ball over and over again.
God, you're good at your job. All right, guys, we're going to throw it to Mud Dog's cast. We'll see what he decided to pick.
All right, we're on board here with FaZe Aches. FaZe with 2-0 lead over Aware currently.
decision,
Aches
Charlie.
striking some angles with the snipes. Throws a nade. Oh, and Hook intercepts that nade with his face like Malcolm Butler there. Excellent nade out of Aches. Going to be switching over to Slasher here. He's at the top blue platform. He's got accuracy down in the bottom yellow room. You got TJ Haley at the top of your screen coming over. Accuracy's on a great head glitch there. It's going to be tough for Slasher to pick him off of that. Oh, and he is taken down by Accuracy. Now we're on board with Aches and Parasite in the 2v3. Looks like Aches is going to challenge the head glitch. No, he's going to back down like Maven's hairline. Picks up TJ, jumping in the air, challenges Accuracy, gets the 2-piece. Now we have a 2v1, Parasite and Aches versus Happy. Looks like Parasite's going to take down Happy in the back there. We now have FaZe with a 3-0 lead. They'll be coming up this next round on defense.
He's weaker than our previous guy when it came to energy. Try to inject some jokes.
Did he mention Parasite with the bomb? Watching the flank?
No, he did mention, though, 2-on-3, something no one else really did
Yeah.
for search.
Can we watch that again, please?
Yeah, let's do it again. Again, I'm having this problem where I've worked
All
with
right,
him in
we're
the
on
past.
board here with FaZe Aches. FaZe with 2-0 lead over Aware currently. Aches trying to get some angles with the snipes. Throws a nade. Oh, and Hook intercepts that nade with his face like Malcolm Butler there. Excellent nade out of Aches. Gonna be switching over to Slasher here. He's at the top blue platform. He's got accuracy down in the bottom yellow room. You got TJ Haley at the top of your screen coming over. Accuracy is on a great head glitch there. It's gonna be tough for Slash to pick him off of that. Oh, and he is taken down by accuracy. Now we're on board with Aches and Parasite in the 2v3.
You could have talked about why that was a
Aches
bad
challenge
push
the
by
head glitch. No, he's
Slasher.
going to back down like Maven's hairline. Picks up TJ.
Yeah, but you
jumping
probably
in the
watched
air,
this before.
challenges accuracy, gets the two
True.
piece. Now we have a 2v1. Parasite and Aches versus Happy. Looks
That was like the
Parasite's
end of the
gonna
round.
take
You
down
want him
Happy
to
in
get
the
a little
back
bit.
there. We now
Yeah,
have
there's
FaZe
nothing.
Wait, what does he say at the end?
3-0 lead. They'll be coming up with this next round on defense.
I know how good at analysis he can be.
Yeah.
You want to see him break down the game because his play-by-play isn't the strongest.
He
he
nailed
could've-
all the call-outs.
Yeah.
Right? Every location he called out correctly. Didn't make anything up. In fact, he added where some others were kind of lacking. Did mention everything from our past S&D. His voice is the only thing that's wearing on me, and definitely not a play-by-play caster. So he's not a guy that can jump in after doing analysis to catch a high moment.
Right. I was really looking for him to point out the Parasite with the bomb in the back. Like, that's a big part of that round. When we were going through the game plays, that was one of the things that, we were like, all right, they should highlight this in the searching stories, like the checklist of things to point out.
You should have done more analysis than that.
That's what you want to see from him. Like, he's an analysis caster. Like, think of it like this. If we know nothing about Mud Dog,
Yeah.
and he would submit that, and that was the kind of play-by-play, you would look at that and you would think that's nowhere near as good as people like Paradox from Show 1, whose play-by-play was so fluid.
Mm-hmm.
For me, Mud Dog should have played to his strength, which was the analysis. If
could have done-
if that whole thing was analysis, I'd be like 100% yes. But we, as you said at the start of the show, and as you brought up last week, have to go by the video. For me, I'm putting him in the question.
I did say-
I'm not saying no, but I'm 100% not
Right.
saying yes. He's up there in the what maybe we decide later on.
Yeah, he and Smiting.
Do you want to
are
put
kinda-
him and Smiting in the same
They're in the same category. It's
category
like
right now?
neither were perfect. There were some high points. There were some definite low points, like energy.
Right.
Big low point there.
He could have done a lot more on the analysis stuff.
Can we do one more? One more listen. So far, I'm leaning
All right, we're on
40%.
board here with FaZe Aches. FaZe
Yes, 60%
2-0
no.
lead over Aware currently. Aches trying to get some angles with the snipes. Throws a nade. Oh, and Hook intercepts that nade with his face like Malcolm Butler there. Excellent nade out of Aches. Gonna be switching over to Slasher here. He's at the top
I'm
blue
here,
platform.
yeah, well.
He's got accuracy down in the bottom yellow room. You got TJ Haley at the top of your screen coming over. Accuracy is on a great head glitch there. It's gonna be tough for Slasher to pick him off of that. Oh, and he is taken down by accuracy. Now we're on board with Aches and Parasite in the 2v3. Looks like Aches is going to challenge the head glitch. No, he's going to back down like Maven's hairline. Picks up TJ, jumping in the air, challenges accuracy, gets the two-piece. Now we have a 2v1. Parasite
If it was anyone else, I'd
Aches
say no.
versus Happy.
I gotta
Looks
go
like
with no
Parasite's gonna
on
take
that
down
call.
Happy in the back there. We now have FaZe with a 3-0 lead. They'll be coming up this next round on defense.
I know him, so it's like difficult. But
I agree with Chris.
If
I say
I'm-
no.
if it's just the video,
You're agreeing?
I agree with you, Chris. I say no. Like I'm trying to like close my eyes and like ignore like the fact that I live with the guy.
I'm trying to ignore that it's a Mud Dog.
I just don't get why you didn't do damn analysis. If he does analysis, he goes through. I don't like that. Honestly, I love Eric. That is the most infuriating thing in the world. If he just broke down everything, he goes through like without a shadow of a doubt. Like for example, Fox. His analysis was so good. That's what you want to see. That sucks because I love Eric.
He talked about TJ rotating. I don't feel the analysis was the weakness at all. The weakness
What did you
was
think
the energy, the play calling. It's all
like,
accurate, but it's like listening to Ben again. Like, you wrote it down, you had everything accurate in front of you, but you're reading it to me.
Right.
It's boring narration.
Yeah, I would have to say no too.
That sucks.
Eric, sorry, brother. Mud Dog, we
All right,
love
Mud
you,
Dog.
Love you, Mud Dog.
but we out. Is it time for another commercial, or are we good to go on?
We should continue.
Continuing on.
That's just.
Yeah, I kind of want a minute to send him a sorry DM. Aaron Martinez. Aaron FPS is going to be next. So we got a guy with energy. I actually got a glimpse of him as we were cutting together some of the montages. Fun fact, is a voice actor and a student at ODU. What else is on his application, Ben?
Looking at his application, as you mentioned, professional voice actor. Favorite caster is Duffman. I'm going to assume because I know those two have worked together for like a good chunk of time. And they did the UMG
Yeah, I think he did
stream, right, Matt?
Yeah, I think he did Bravo at Orlando, I want to say.
I think I should be in the cast up because I know how to flow my words together to make it very enjoyable match to watch and also use my voice to grab people's attention and keep them entertained. Also, he feels he's pretty good at being interactive with the people and the fans. Good vibes at COD Champs.
Good vibes.
Let's listen to his intro then. Give me some good vibes, Aaron FPS.
A little bit about myself in 60 seconds. My name is Aaron FPS, or Aaron Martinez. I am a 19-year-old college student here in Virginia, currently going to Old Dominion University, and I, of course, have a side job as a waiter at a local restaurant, as
Unique
well
voice.
as I am a professional voice actor for some commercials and a local studio.
There's no way he talks like that in real life.
To the entire United States, so you might actually have heard my voice on the radio sometime, or maybe on some TV commercials. So as far as Call of Duty goes and gaming background, I started playing Call of Duty about in Call of Duty 4 time, and then I kind of like got into it a little bit more, and then around Black Ops 2 time, I kind of got like in this, like, for some reason, this phase of wanting to play competitively, and then it like progressed further, and I was like, well, I didn't know people can win money from playing competitive. Tried that out a little bit, didn't really work out, and then I was like, well, maybe I can get to use my voice. Around the end of Black Ops 2, I decided to get into a little bit more codcasting and get my skills up, get my voice a little bit better, and of course, that's where we are today. So as far as my voice goes, you'll be able to hear that in a few seconds, getting over to the gameplay, and I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Like a
Great intro.
His voice, annoys me.
Yeah.
You brought it up with Maze.
Yeah, it hit me too.
That I feel like he's a voice actor, right? That's his profession.
Anyone who can just strain their voice for a long
That sounds
period.
like if I turn
that's what I
around,
was
that
like,
looks like that sounds like him.
You need to be able to talk loud and be able to accentuate.
I just want to tell him to just speak normally.
I can't talk normal.
Where is that
Trying
from?
to talk in his voice.
You kind of broke this down. You've been in the
I just
profession
kinda-
for like 10 years plus. Like
Okay, so what you do is you're tightening up, right?
Okay.
So you're getting tight and you're kind of talking.
tight like
You're
that.
talking with the end of your breath instead of using that diaphragm and projecting. You're kind of doing the opposite, which can work out really well for commercials.
Right.
Anytime that you're doing, anything in the voice acting industry. So I'm sure it's something that he saw success in, and he's just trying to carry
Stick
that
with it.
over, finding his voice. He mentions that at the start of when he started casting. I don't think as a caster you want to go with that voice
Right.
because
It's
you're
like
going to
a-
strain yourself out. This is a
Right.
3-day marathon, and you're going to have
There
to be
is
able
so much
to
casting.
keep that voice at the end of the weekend. Yes, you can have a little hot water and some honey and some tea. It's
Doesn't
not going to
always
keep your
help,
voice.
yeah.
Wiz's voice would go out every Sunday unless I'd rest him because he would do the same thing. He would stress his voice out and not talk from here. He would try to just force it up through the lungs and up. You got to talk with the diaphragm a little bit more, and I agree that the voice is kind of annoying to me, but I'll forgive it if the play-by-play is solid like we did with Maze.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. So you look at his casting then.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are jumping into the action here. Uplink Detroit, Team Envious versus Justice, currently tied up 6-6 here. 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the clock. We're currently in the second round here, so they don't have a lot of time to score, but we're watching Sensor. He sees one player is going to pre-fire, but no, he is going to get taken down. That's going to be all 4 players down for Justice. Saints in a
I was
perfect
worried about
opportunity
speed. He's
to
got
pick up
the speed
satellite
with
and
the
try to
voice.
make
I feel
some
like he's
points for
struggling
his
to
team,
breathe.
but he does know he's going to be met up by a few players waiting for backups. He sees one, tries to get away. Oh, he's going to get taken down, but no, Nameless with a 2-piece, and he is going to put himself in a perfect situation to throw it in and bring them up over Team Justice by 1 point. So only 45 seconds left on the clock. Justice needs to make a little bit of an answer
I'm
back
in.
right here. Looks like Machilla is going to be doing exactly that. He only has one player to beat. He's going to hit the ground. He tries to throw it in. No, he's not going to throw it in. He doesn't get the chance to throw it in. Is going to get punched in the face from Merc, and he's going to pick up the satellite and throw it out right there. Once again, we see Nameless Nameless with another clutch play is going to pick up the satellite and is going to throw it out, leaving it 15 seconds to respawn. Of course, not being enough time for Justice to answer to that. And Nameless one more time. Once the satellite spawns in, it looks like he's going to do the exact same thing
like he's
and throw it outside.
I feel like he's
huge plays from him, as well as Merc, as well as Saints.
Everything is on. Everything is on.
His content.
His content
of course, right there, Envy taking it 3-0 in the series ahead of Justice.
He's probably trying to put on a voice like you said that works for him.
I just want to see him redo that without.
I want to call him first. Maybe that's his voice.
At one point, I said
he was on point with everything.
Yeah,
he didn't really.
The cast was incredible.
Was
I was in.
Can we play again?
There's nothing wrong with the cast.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are jumping into the action here. Uplink Detroit, Team Envious versus Justice, currently tied up 6-6 here. 1 minute and 17 seconds left on the clock. We're currently in the second round here, so they don't have a lot of time to score, but we're watching Sensor. He sees one player is going to pre-fire, but no, he is going to get taken down. That's going to be all 4 players down for Justice.
Yeah, you can
Saints
remove that, so you guys are right.
Opportunity to pick up the satellite and try to make some points for his team, but he does know he's going to be met up by a few players waiting for backups.
Keep his axe. Keep his axe.
He's going to get taken down, but no, Nameless with a
remove your axe last week. I don't want to hear it.
He's going to put himself
I'm just really worried about
to throw it in
voice.
and bring them up over
really,
Team Justice by 1 point. So only 45 seconds.
But he casts like every
Justice needs to make a little bit of an answer back right here. Looks like Machilla is going to be doing exactly that.
I mean, he knows
only has one
what's going on. I mean, he's not like messing up the players or the teams or where they're going or anything.
He doesn't get the chance to throw it in. He's going to get punched in the face from Merc, and he's going to pick up the satellite and throw it out right there. Once again, we see Nameless with another clutch play.
That might actually be how his voice is, and you don't have to worry about it. He's like putting on the voice, and you just tell him, don't put it on.
But then what does he sound like?
I kind of want to have a sit down with him and Maze and be like, guys, let's sit down for 30 minutes and just listen to clips from the NFL, NBA, MLB.
As well as Merc, as well as
I never hear a voice like this, a whispering voice in any of those professional broadcasts.
And of course, right there, Envy taking it 3-0
I think
in the series.
There might go by the content you have to
and I have to wait until I hear him with another co-caster before I can just nix him completely on the voice. But he nailed it. When it comes to the content, he crushed it. Everything was good. The play on the toss from Nameless, I was like, well, he didn't say Envy right away, but he did it with perfect pacing, which tells me he's definitely watched the video ahead of time. We'll see if you can do it live, Aaron. I was really impressed with that submission.
No, I'm cool with that. Yeah, yes from me. Go in my yes pile, which is over here.
You guys are making piles. I'm just turning papers.
I'm making like the piles, making it all neat and whatnot.
I'm doing it in my brain. So far, we got Gizmo.
Mm-hmm.
We got Aaron FPS.
Uh-huh.
And our third guy that went through, Thomas Chance was his nickname. Nailed it.
You got good peripheral vision. You saw my paper.
Nah, I don't need to
I'm just messing.
Yeah,
I'm just messing.
did.
Yeah, I think Aaron was good.
Yeah.
Aaron's good. All right, so we got 4.
Where would you?
No, we have
3.
3.
We have 3. We have 3 and a question mark.
Fatty that we're holding to see what goes on.
Where out of the 3 we have would you rate them all?
Yo, I was a fan
Aaron
of
number 1.
Really? I was a fan of the Thomas guy.
Yeah, I have Thomas as number 1 for me too.
Might just keep because like somebody I'd want to hang out with. I don't know, but
probably gonna kill you though.
All right, guys.
Those are dead people.
We're heading to commercial break. When we come back, we got submission number 10. Don't go anywhere. Still looking for casters right here on the Cast Off.